Previously on Bit on the Side. Over 80 guests will appear on the panel throughout the series.
Oh, she makes me angry. Get her out.
But tonight is the moment of truth for Pete and Rusty.
Come on! Fuck you.
As Alice has a very difficult decision to make.
Pete, what can I say? You've been a revelation.
Thank you.
Rusty, you've made it this far, and that is such an achievement. Everybody loves you.
Oh, thank you.
We've been on such a journey together, and you should be so proud of that. You always speak your mind, sometimes a little too much.
Sorry.
Your jerk is to die for.
Everybody loves it.
But my worry is, do you have the mental strength to get you through, to be a winner?
Yes,
And that's my concern.
I've had the rest of you, now I want the best of you. I don't care if that's not fair.
You're fantastic, but you're truly, truly amazing. I'm so, so sorry, Rusty, but I'm afraid... sorry, but I'm afraid...
It's now or never.
Not going to be on the panel tonight.
Come again. You what? You fucking ginger-headed scrubber.
What are you crying for? I'm the one who should be crying in here.
You've got some fucking nerve.
My jerk, I've made that specially for you. Didn't you like it?
I hate it all.
Kiss my big black ass.
On the Side, we're part of our very own confused love triangle with the main show and The Bachelor. That Gavin Henson is playing both me and Brian like a goddamn fool. So another busy show tonight. We learned that Barbie was born in 1959, that heaven fell from the sky, and that Louise has an orgasmic yawn. But what else have we learnt today? Excited housemates take delivery of new IKEA flip-top bin. The Geordie Gazgrund, it only comes in orange, though. Now, there comes a time in every young man's life when a certain little thing happens. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's completely natural. It happens to all of you. Actually, maybe you should feel a bit more embarrassed than this.
I had a wet dream last night. Proper spunk in my pants.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That's not normal, is it?
What is normal? Like, what do people label normal? That's what I don't get.
What is normal? Well, I'll tell you what's not normal. When Jay tells a story about his sexual exploits that is so graphic that it renders it unbroadcastable. So just so you can get a flavour of it, have a little look at the following reactions.
All come out the toilet, right?
Yeah.
The kid's like that. Where's me T-shirt?
Oh.
Yeah.
I went first, me.
Ew. Well, as you saw earlier, Pete and Rusty didn't make it into tonight's live show. I know. The competition was just too strong this year, but ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce my final four. First up, when they hit the airwaves back in May, the people of Newcastle complained the city's reputation had been dragged to an all-time low. And then they saw Jay and Alex. It's Geordie Shore's Charlotte and Sophie. Next, he's a sometime musician of sorts, sometime presenter of sorts, and of course, sometimes journalist of sorts. It's Jamie East of Sorts. And finally, after a special risk assessment by the Health and Safety Police, we've had some extra grip put on the stairs, so fingers crossed she makes it down safely. Please welcome your third evictee. It's Heaven! could. I thought that was for real. So let's talk about the show that we've just watched, Heaven. Let's get started with Maisie's dad chartering a plane. Did you find it difficult to put a positive spin on that? Oh, whoa. Easy on the elbows.
Well,
that's going to flick in my eye. I can feel it.
So, what was the question again?
So Maisie's dad did that impressive Sky message.
Yeah, that was lovely.
But you put quite a positive spin on it, didn't they? Was that difficult to do?
No, because I told Maisie the same message.
So you were like, he loves you, but he didn't actually write, I love you, did he?
He wrote love at the end.
He did.
He
that
wrote,
wasn't the main crux of it, though. It was sort of like, put your knickers back on. Put your knickers back on. Jamie, should she automatically be put up for eviction for having contact with the outside world?
No, I think that would be a bit harsh. She didn't know about it. I don't think she had anything to do with it. She just happened to be in the right place at the right time. It would have been embarrassing if she'd been on the loo at the time.
Yeah, convenient. Sophie, let's talk about genuinity, which we obviously both know what that means. Like the housemates, were you shocked that Aden didn't actually get evicted, that he was
I don't know what to be honest with you. Aden, I quite like him, you know, to be honest. The only thing what's getting on my nerves is the way he's going on with the girls, how he bigs himself up. He says, I'm getting all these girls, but really, he's in love with Becca. You know what it is? He needs to come to Newcastle and he'd be a little fish in a big pond. Is that what it is?
I don't know what it means.
Little fish in a big pond.
Yeah, pond and there'd be a fish.
And then we need to show him how girls really are.
Real women.
Real women.
Charlotte, why do you think the housemates, why did you think that they thought he'd be so unpopular?
Is that rapping?
What's that rapping? I don't
freestyling, please, Charlotte.
It's not freestyling. There's nothing freestyle about that. It's so bad. I mean, Nana could probably do better. I don't understand.
Can we get her on? Yes, we can get her on. Okay, she's on next week.
She'd love that.
That's contractually binding, Charlotte. Jamie, Aden said tonight that Rebecca had showed him things about himself that he thought he'd lost. What's he lost? Other than dignity, no points for that, and loads of like pints of tears.
Bit of lack of self. He's lost his self-respect, I think.
A little bit.
And he's lost the public support a lot, I think. And maybe his virginity.
We couldn't possibly verify that.
That's a couple of years ago.
Heaven, the housemates were surprised by the bad reaction for you. Do you think they've got any gauge on who's popular and who's not on the outside world?
No, they have no gauge.
So
I think maybe a couple of them know that they're okay.
Who do you think that might be?
I think possibly like Alex. She knows she's fine.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. She's likeable. Yeah. She's done nothing wrong. She has the best straight face ever. As we all said, she went to straight face school.
And graduated with honours.
Yeah, graduated with honours.
What about Mark? Do you think he's got a good idea?
Mark knows that he's all right. And the thing is, the best thing with Mark is that he actually he's not really too bothered if he's nominated.
Oh, really? Evicted. He's got quite a thick skin, you think?
He's very happy with his time being in the house. He loves it.
It's just nice to get out of the house.
It's nice to be in the house.
It's like a little holiday. Yeah. Sophie, Alex had to answer questions about Barbie because she said she was like a massive expert. Do you think that that's quite the case? Is she letting everything on? Is it an act?
No, right back at, because she's from my town, we live like 10 minutes away from each other.
Oh, really?
And back at home, like, you know, like social networks or anything like that, her name is actually Alex Barbie, and she, like, everyone knows by her. Like,
and that's not just her family name. Her
no,
dad's not like Barbie.
I think she's went by Depot and actually said Barbie. She's going for the floor, this kid, you know.
But is this the real Alex that we're seeing?
She actually thinks she's a full-on Barbie, but to be honest with you, when she went in the house, I thought she looked a little bit more like Ken. You know what
Whoa! Audience, are we seeing the real Alex? Is this an act or is this just genuine Alex?
I think it is the real Alex. I don't think she's got any common sense to even gauge what's going on around her. And I think that's exactly what she's like. No, she's not intelligent at all. Honestly, education.
Heaven's disagreeing. You think she's
highly intelligent? We've had conversations, and I'm telling you, the girl is very intelligent. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled.
It's a stereotype.
I don't think it matters.
Now, Charlotte and Sophie, you guys know Jay, right?
Oh, yeah.
Don't give the game away so early on. Now, tonight he was talking about having a sixthom. Now, I don't actually know the logistics of that and what goes where exactly. It's all a bit like confusing.
Confusing, isn't it?
Are you maybe up for that?
Oh, no, I'm not having that. Oh, I get jealous, me.
You have to be involved. I wouldn't even want to.
Do you not have them all yourself, though?
Maybe a good way to meet people. I don't know. Is he a good representation of a Geordie lad? Is he a good representation of a sort of Newcastle boy?
Do you know what? Every boy at that age all they're bothered about is like the fairy
matter
and
where
that,
they're from.
aren't they? Like the fanny.
The fanny. The fanny.
That's all they're bothered about.
Speaking of the fanny, no, I don't have a fanny question. Are we liking Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a yeah.
Yeah, I really like Jay.
What do you like about Jay?
The fact that he's honest.
Yeah.
He's honest, he is who he is, and he doesn't care what anybody thinks, and I love his accent as well.
Oh, girls, you're in there.
Whatever else, it was worth it just to watch him pretend to be a dog. That was so funny.
He put his heart and his soul into it. Jamie, Tom seemed to enjoy the fact that Harry had a wet dream on him.
Yes.
Has he turned his attention away from Aaron and onto Harry, do we think?
I don't think Tom minds, does he? He's just desperate for any form of sexual contact from anyone.
So you don't think something could blossom there?
I think Harry might have a few words to say about it if it got into the Aaron stakes where they were having kind of deep and meaningfuls in the bedroom. I think Harry would just crumble immediately at that.
He'd just be like,
Yeah,
I don't.
He'd buckle.
No. And finally, Faye and Aaron were really going for it in bed last night. Do we care anymore? Whoa, ladies, no,
we don't care at all.
Are you just bored of it?
Yeah, it's the same. You only can do one thing, can't you?
Oh, fair enough. I won't say what. Do you agree, Jamie? Is it we're a bit over it?
Yeah, I think everyone's a bit bored of it, of the kind of storyline now. But also,
there is no storyline. That's the thing.
Okay.
But also, they'll just disappear now.
Well, do you agree with our panel? Yes or no? Make yourself heard and take part in tonight's poll. Now, Emma, at this point, would direct you to her nunny, and that's just plain filth. So tonight, I'm going to mix things up and say all the details can be found at my tushy. Oh. There we go. Still to come, Jamie gives Heaven a good seeing to and finds out exactly what she thinks about the housemates. See you after the break. On the side, trying to make sense of the main show like a confused language student being hit on by a drunken Geordie taking a shit with the door open. Now, yesterday Emma had a go on Heaven and now it's Jamie's turn. What's that you say? Sloppy seconds? Don't be so rude. Over to you, Jamie.
Thank you, Alice. Yes, so we all know exactly what Heaven thinks about Rebecca, and Rebecca knows it too. Did you see last night? But she's remained somewhat enigmatic about the rest of the housemates, so the time has come to spill the beans. Now, we know you can talk, and we haven't got long enough to do it all, go through it forever, so I'm going to give you 30 seconds on each housemate. So when you hear this noise, we move on to the next housemate. Okay, here we go. Cue the dramatic lights and music. Can I hear the clock, please? Let's start with Aaron.
Aaron's just Aaron, you know?
No.
Smart. Knows how to play a game. Bit sexy in some people's eyes. Maybe a little confused.
Really? Confused about what? Talk. Anything else to say about Aaron? What's he confused about, woman? Oh, enough. Alex!
Oh, I love Alex. She's fab. Everyone thinks she's this like blonde, airhead, whatever. She's intelligent. She's got so much. She knew how to deliver a baby. She was an air hostess.
Oh, hang on, so how?
She left being an air hostess to work for McDonald's because she chose happiness over money. She preferred working at McDonald's than being an air hostess.
Right, okay.
She's fabulous. Love her to bits. And I hope that she's got a good chance of winning anyway.
Do you think she's going to win?
I think she could win, yeah.
No, I'm not entirely sure about... Oh, Anton.
Anton.
His friends are there.
Anton, you know, I always looked after him in the house. He was like my brother and everything. Yeah, I think his wires twist sometimes.
Well, he praised you after you left the house.
And I love the message that he left about me because he knew I was real. And I just hope that, you know, whatever game he plays, it doesn't overshadow his real, true, genuine self.
Really? You think, is it genuinity, yeah?
I think he's a lovely boy, but he's playing a game that could be dangerous.
Oh, okay, fine. Oh, blimey. Okay, Aden.
Who?
Aden.
Say that again?
Aden.
Not really. I love Aden. I love Aden.
Right.
However, he is very, very impressionable, easily misled. Really lovely young boy. And I think that he should start following his heart rather than his head. And don't follow the crowd, because it could lead him into trouble, and just be himself.
Will him and Rebecca last and have lots of babies?
Oh my God!
Faye.
Faye?
Faye.
Faye's very emotional. She's a lovely, sweet girl. God, I just really hope that she toughens up. You know, she's a wrestler. I hope that little Darcy still comes out of
She
her.
nominated you?
She nominated me every single week, by the way. But it's all good. It's all love still, you know? Good. She didn't understand me. She didn't take the chance to understand me. And now I think she'll learn from that with the message
You're
that I left
going to teach her a lesson?
I'll teach her a lovely lesson, the lesson of love.
Oh, very nice. Okay, Louise.
Wow. Louise, beautiful, humble, I thought.
Bit boring?
No, she actually said I was a nightmare and then came out and said how much she valued me and that my opinion meant so much to her and that she felt that I had lost faith in her and hoped that I hadn't. And 5 minutes before that, said in the diary room that I was a nightmare. So I'm not too sure about Louise.
Then?
What is schizophrenic?
It's, we haven't got long enough to go into it. But...
whatever, move on to the next person. I'm bored.
Okay, Harry. I'm sorry to bore you, but keep going.
Harry, oh God, he is absolutely hilarious. He nominated me too, I know. But
Most
you know
people
what?
did, in fairness. But...
No, actually, it was 11 people in the house and 5 people out of 7 nominated me.
Okay, just the general public.
So, I love
Was
that.
this poshness ever an issue for you?
No, because I mean, I used to be posh and, you know, I kind of came down to
What
earth.
happened? Why aren't you posh anymore?
Are
you an actress?
Yeah, no.
Jay.
Jay, hey. Well,
just Jay.
Jay's cool. Yeah, ooh. Apart from him shitting in our freezer and having to get all our food bloody taken
Allegedly.
No, he actually did do that for a joke, for a prank.
Allegedly.
And,
Allegedly. Keep going.
Come on, you lot saw that. And he's lovely other than that. He's real.
Is he real?
He's
what about him and Faye? Him and Louise, rather?
He loves Louise. He is real with Louise. He is.
Is it reciprocal?
He is very real with Louise.
Okay, Maisie.
Oh, Maisie, little lazy, little crazy.
Yeah. Hazy.
I hope she stays in her own bed.
Right.
And that's it.
That's it. You don't think you think it's a bit.
She's my little sister, like in the house. She was lovely. She lied to me about something, but I understood she was backed in a corner by so many people in the house, and it wasn't fair how they mocked her and stuff for a grown man kissing someone so young like that and then taking the mick out of her.
people's wine as well. Imagine that.
Yeah, she nicked my wine, but whatever. Do you know what I mean? She's all right. I like Maisie.
Okay, first stop. Mark.
Oh.
Stop saying that about everybody.
Okay, Mark.
Yeah, that's better.
He's got a lot of spark, and I think he's cool.
In the
I
dark.
think that he's absolutely wacky, and he just made my time in the house all right. And he said that if I left, that his time in the house would be horrible. He hoped I didn't leave, and that I was as crazy as a coconut, but he loved me.
Is he real though?
He actually is like that.
Which is the real side to him?
Mark's just very hyperactive, low attention span.
And finally, Tom.
I miss him so much.
Really? Oh.
Like, so much, like you can never believe.
Oh.
I mean, the rest of them was cool and anything, but I miss.
He shouldn't really masturbate over people's backs though, should he?
I love it. I'm not masturbating Harry, he was massaging Harry, and Harry was like that all normal.
Yeah.
And he was in the back going... And Harry didn't know. Harry was like, "You're right there, Heaven." And he didn't have a clue. They use melanin to fly rockets. I love it.
Oh,
hey?
that means
they
use
melanin to fly rockets.
Melanin is no skyrockets, just power skyrockets. Well, that means our time is up. We've made it just about.
I love it.
Well, while I get my shit to get back together, here's some unseen footage from the house. Don't laugh. Butchered, mutilated and defaced as only Christian Manley can.
Hello and welcome to a special Japanese edition of Big Brother's Unseen Scene, the show that's about as much fun as realising it's the fat one that fancies you. Sing along if you know it at home.
He's looking at the things you never normally see when you're watching Big Brother on your teddy lily bee. He's gonna talk about the man, it will be funny. It's Big Brother Unseen Scene with your host, Christian Manley.
This week's headlines. Keeper cleans up at Peyton Zoo after shunned giraffe goes on massive killing spree. Tom nails girl to decking. And Alex tells a wasp to piss off. That's the thing about wasps, Alex, isn't it? You can't reason with them. I mean, you just can't. Well, what a week it's been anyway. I mean, I for one had to wash my salopette collection, but Well, this stuff's been going on in the Big Brother house as well. For example, on Tuesday, Louise received a letter from that man she's been writing to in Parkhurst Prison. I'll have what she's having. No, not that, John T. Not that. File that under I. Now, you don't get a body like Jay's without lifting some of the heavier weights. Oh, Jay's body's like a temple, isn't it? John T's is more like a small community centre. What's that? There's baby yoga on at 5. Should make a note of that. What's that, Louise? You're having a spot of the old trouble again?
Got really itchy nipples today. The nipples are just itching off.
Christ, they're itching off. You need to see some kind of doctor, love. Faye looks different without her makeup on, though, doesn't she? Oh, now this is awkward. I could have sworn you said kill him. Honestly, my hearing. Moustache. Now it's time to play things you should never really say to a girl.
Well, you do look like you would have fitted in perfectly in Essex.
Unbelievable. But it's not as bad as when that ghost drowned in the swimming pool. He's dead twice now. Ghosts.
Hello? Oh, hold on a moment. I'll just pass you over. It's Jeff Brazier. He wants to know if you want to watch The Colour Purple.
No, I don't. I hate game shows. Wasn't it scary when Tom's evil aunt dropped by? Britney Spears isn't what she was, is she? And can someone explain to her den that when you make your own cigarettes, you don't need to make the box as well? What's that, Harry? Can you go in the pool? Well, all right. But only if you don't splash around like a 2-year-old girl. The end of another long week, and all the Big Brother housemates have gathered together in the garden to truly appreciate the sublime perfection that is nature.
Fart noises, fart noises. Fart noises, fart noises.
Maisie, did you get that picture of a wolf I sent you like you asked?
Dear one of me older.
You did say wolf, didn't you? Not loved ones. Yes?
I'm getting bored.
All right, John T, all right. Well, that's about it for this week's Big Brother Unseen Scene. Join us next week when I'll be asking, why do I always feel so very angry inside? Good night. Come on, John T, let's pop you away. What have you come as this week, anyway?
Brothers Bit on the Side, a programme title containing almost as many words as Alex has in her vocabulary. Fact. Now today is Anton's birthday. He's the big 2-4, bless his cotton socks. So what better time to take a fresh look at the Fresh Prince of Peckham? Here's what happened when Jamie went to meet him.
Hair's looking pretty neat. That's just been clipped, right? You smell great. Ever pulled a famous person?
Maybe, here and there.
Give us a clue.
A clue, they're a singer or they're an actor, there's other people, isn't it?
An actor. Brian Blessed.
Close.
Close. When did you lose your virginity?
Lost my virginity. There's different things.
No, there's not. There's one thing. Losing your virginity, when did you insert your manhood into a lady's womanhood?
17.
No, you weren't too sure about that. You nearly said 14 then.
The 17.
17?
Yeah.
Right, that's what we're saying on
17.
the record, is it?
17.
Off the record? There's no microphones around here. This isn't a dating profile.
Okay.
You can be blunt. So are you a big tit man, little tit man?
I'm more of a bum.
A bum man? What kind of bum? What, like a...
Just there needs to be a bum there. Yeah.
Are you going to have sex in the house if only with yourself?
Not with myself, I don't really do that. I haven't done that since I was only 13.
Yeah, right. So hang on a sec. So this guy lost his virginity at 17, didn't masturbate from the age of 13, 17. So for 4 years, you were just walking around with watermelons in your pants. What animal terrifies you?
Nothing. I have no fear.
You've got no fear whatsoever?
I have nothing. No.
Well, Big Brother might help out with that. What makes you cry?
Titanic.
Are you a grower or a shower?
It's a mixture of both really, because I'm comfortable when I'm not.
Comfortable in your flaccidness?
Yeah, I'm comfortable, but When I'm up. When you're up, you're well up. I'm up.
What celebrity are you most like?
No one's like me. That's why I'm here. I'm here to...
Not even Jade from Damage?
Well, he's quite the cocky one these days, isn't he? But that wasn't always the case. Take a look at these. Here's Anton, aged just 2 weeks. And here he is, aged 3. He is so street. Look at those braces. So happy birthday, Anton. I hope we've not ruined your street cred there. And here's how Big Brother treated Anton for his birthday.
Yeah. Big Brother has some very exciting news for you.
Okay.
And thought that as it's your special day, you might like to hear it from a friend back home.
Hey Anton, it's CJ. Happy birthday, mate. Listen, I've got some crazy news for you. Since you've been in the house, we released our song Winner, and it's absolutely blown up. We're currently in the top 10 in the midweeks and could be #1 tomorrow in the charts. It's all going off. We're doing it. Take care and see you soon, mate. Have a look at that.
Anton has just been told that his record is charted and looks set to be #1 in the download chart tomorrow. Now that Anton is busy listening to his track, Big Brother can reveal that in reality, the track hasn't even been released.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Silla, no modeling ourselves on anyone, Sienna Miller. Okay.
Housemates must play along with Big Brother and make Anton believe that he really has become a star in the outside world.
It's amazing. Well done. It's fucking amazing. And he got high for this.
Oh, sorry, I just got lost in the moment. Jamie, do you think that was a bit cruel of Big Brother? I mean, it is his birthday after all.
No, it wasn't. No, that's what Big Brother needs. It was just a good, mean, old-fashioned Big Brother prank. It was very, very good indeed.
Well, we've got some of Anton's friends with us tonight. I think that deserves a round of applause. Look at it. Now, you played your part in the task, CJ. Were you a little bit worried at how he might take it?
I wasn't worried at all because at the end of the day, Anton's a top lad. He's got a great sense of humour.
And that was Oscar-winning acting, can I just add?
Absolutely no doubts. Yeah, but he's a good lad. He was always going to take it well.
But do you think he's definitely bought it, though, hasn't he?
I think he's very convinced. I think he is.
Not the single, like the rest of the nation. Like well, let's take a look at what happened when your little part was played into the house.
So it's been a massive week for Anton. Not only is it his birthday on Saturday, but unless you have been living under a rock, you would have heard his single Winner. And here to talk about the track is his fellow collaborator, CJ! So what has life been like since the song went into the top 10?
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Has it changed a lot?
It hasn't changed. I mean, I would say one thing. There's a lot more female followers on our Twitter account.
Anton's going to be loving it!
I'm sure he will.
We have seen his chest, though. Which I've got to say is a very nice chest to look at.
I love you, Emma.
Yeah. CJ, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Emma likes the chest, though.
Yeah, look at me. Oh, I might get #1.
Oh no, CJ!
I feel so bad now. I feel so bad.
Do you feel
bad? Do you know what? If it wasn't Anton, I wouldn't do it. But he's a top lad. He knows. He's got a great sense of humour. By the end of tonight.
Did you see his little happy face? So he was like, "Yeah, the ladies. I'm gonna get the ladies."
But isn't it all worth in the end? I mean, we know why I did it. We know what's going to happen.
I'm not entirely sure. I think just for the lols.
Okay.
Lionel, are we seeing the real Anton in there?
I think bits of. I think we've seen comical value, entertainment, confidence, streaks of arrogance at times.
I've seen the dash.
But I think he is conscious that he's playing a game. I think we all need to realise he's conscious.
So do you think he went in thinking sort of, I've got a persona, I'm going to go in with a sort of like all the bravado as part of the game?
I do, but they've been there for about, 2-3 weeks now?
Yeah,
I think all their true colours are showing. I think at times you see his genuinity. Arden's words.
Oh, yeah.
He can be a comforter at times, and he's comical value. And I think he's maintaining that. But I think people are conscious he's playing a game.
Yeah, there's definitely something at play there. Sophie, he credits himself with being able to talk to anyone, from the street to Stephen Fry. How would he get on in Newcastle?
Basically, I didn't reckon he'd be that streetwise like in Newcastle. With all them girls around him. He goes on about how he can pull girls and everything. Don't get us wrong, lads, I don't know what he's like on the outside, but on the inside, all the other lads have got lasses. Why hasn't he been able to pull his
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, he gets on a bit of a pickle in Newcastle, right, to be honest.
Well, we don't want him getting in a pickle. You're saying, why do you think that is?
He's basically gone in there all guns blazing, but give him time. I've got faith in my boy. He'll come good.
CJ, I don't know if he's got faith in you after that prank.
Oh, we're friends to the end.
Charlotte, Rebecca did call it a snake. Do you think that's right?
What does Rebecca
Scared to answer these questions, seeing all of his friends are there. You know what I mean?
Do you think he's a bit of a slippery character?
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest, right? Even though his friends are there, I feel like he's a different person in the diary room than he is when he's with all the housemates.
We're definitely coming on to
Please don't hit us or hurt us in any way. Somebody's got me
about
back
that,
here,
because
you know.
that is true. We've seen him do quite a lot of, I'm going to use the French, le shit stirring, Heaven. And then when he's gone into the diary room, are you surprised to see him as a sort of different person?
Yeah, I feel like he's like this massive, like, oh, I'm such a player in the diary room.
Do you think
then when he's out in the world, he's like this little freak.
I have to watch it properly. I'd have to probably watch it. I haven't really watched much since I've been out here. But
what have you been doing? Seeing friends and family? This is ridiculous.
I haven't done anything really.
Just eating, sleeping.
eating,
That's allowed. He's trying to be the
Yes. That's what Victor did
Victor
when he
wannabe.
was on Big Brother a few years ago, and I think he's trying to emulate that.
Oh, right.
That's what I
His
think.
Big Brother hero.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That's what the diary
CJ,
room's for.
last
It's the
comment,
last one I'm gonna
CJ.
say. The diary room is there for you to get whatever's on your
To
chest.
vent.
Exactly. If he doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, that's why he's there. And all this snake comment, that needs to be squashed straight away. This is coming from Rebecca.
Watch that snake.
A
Watch that
20-year-old, like, what the hell? Like, that needs to be squashed. He's not a snake.
Jamie,
Simple.
do you think that he enjoys sowing the seeds of argument, sort of like planting it and then like watching it explode?
I think he does, but I think that in his mind, right, I think he thinks that he's on Big Brother's side. I think so. Whenever he's in the diary room, he talks to Big Brother as if they're just mates. Just hanging. It's like, don't you worry, Big Brother, I've got your back. I'm going to go out and make a show of this, and he'll just go out and start doing.
Okay. Amal, let's talk about Anton and the ladies. We've briefly touched on it. Sure. Do you think, I'm just going to give you a little Anton quote first of all. Women are a belief, I worship them. Nice, bit of poetry there. Has he always been obsessed? He's a man possessed, never mind obsessed.
Yeah, I mean, everyone that really knows Anton will let you know that he really is a joker. So in certain occasions, he is the funny guy. So, I mean, when he comes out with lines like that, it's all banter. Maybe he's just overdosed on his confidence at the moment.
So you don't think he actually believes he's a lady killer?
No, I mean, everyone that really knows Anton, like CJ, Lionel, my boys here, they know that he does everything for his mother.
Exactly.
Does everything for his
The
sister.
one lady's flag.
He's a mummy's boy.
He's a mummy's boy. I bet he's going to be so glad you're on the show. He's a mummy's boy. Jamie, do you think he's going to be a little bit frustrated that perhaps his sort of like lady game plan hasn't come to action because he's not been closing the deal, has he?
Well, it's been, not only has he not closed the deal, he's not even come close to even getting to the other end of the table opposite to make a deal. There's no.
Give him time.
Fair point. Now, Charlotte, he claimed he'd lay the smack down. I'm putting it in these because I do say it a lot, but on Maisie, will he be able to work his magic tonight, do you think?
I don't understand this smackdown thing. Is this like a wrestling move?
I think it's tap that all on the floor.
Like,
yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
like
Slam sesh.
Like,
yeah.
so it's not like a wrestling move.
CJ's like, she knows, you know more like.
Oh! All right, CJ, calm down now. I don't understand this one.
As I believe they call it in the house, have a little cuddle. Do you think he'll have a little cuddle?
No.
No. It's not going to happen.
Never going to happen.
Sophie, more than the other housemates, he doesn't seem to suffer fools. Does this work in his favour, do you think?
What do you mean?
Well, he kind of speaks his mind. If people are kind of acting out, he's not going to have it.
I don't know, you know
Heaven's
what?
nodding. She's like, yes.
I think he's thinking if he speaks the truth, then he's going to be liked on the public. But really, at times, I think you just need to keep yourself to yourself. You know what I mean? Your opinion does count, don't get us wrong. But sometimes you need to just keep things to yourself. Otherwise, other people on the outside can say things as different.
Heaven, would you agree, having been on both sides now, would you agree with that? Do you think?
Yeah, I reckon like if you're a bit too vocal and just completely real in how you see things and you have no tact about it, then it affects people's judgments.
Yeah.
That's mainly, I think that's mainly based on maybe their insecurities of life. So he could remind them of somebody who they've been involved with before who was quite, you know, bossy and
a bit he's
full
got the
on.
bravado. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we think we've got a winner on our hands with Anton?
Yes.
I know what you lot are going to say.
No, they're all going to see him for what he is seen. He only talks in the diary room. He keeps.
Legend.
A legend. We're going to say a legend. Well, join us after the break for some exclusive news. Now, I don't want to get you all too excited, but the rumour is the housemates got very animated about a new arrival today.
Welcome back to Bit on the Side, watching them up the hill, watching them in the house, and rapping about it with some trannies and shit. Here's today's news. At 10:46 this morning, Aaron decided that Mark needed some buttering up.
Drop your underwear and your tracksuit bottoms.
Oh, God.
Oh, until further notice, please.
Well, Ray can cover his dick.
I'm eating.
Yeah.
I'm about to cover on.
Cover, yeah. And just stand there for a sec.
No.
Now.
Aaron. Anton, you don't want to see this.
Butter him, yeah. Jay, I like to lick the butter off his nipples.
Remember, you're licking it.
just one lick each one.
Oh, he didn't say bite. He didn't say bite. He didn't say bite.
Good on you, lad. Good lad.
There's surely nothing more erotic than seeing Jay licking butter off Mark's nipples. Sexy. At 12:02 p.m, Aden and Jay were doing what they do best. A little warning, you may want to cover your ears.
It's SP and the Commander freestyle on BB House 2011. Everyone at night gonna have to be quiet as a mouse when you're trying to change up a storeroom or doing maintenance. You might have you cracked the hob. Do you know what? We got a new one. We're like the MOB gang, not mobbed.
It's really good. Joe, what I think the more you do it, the better you're going to get.
I used to just constantly write lyrics. Didn't bother with it anymore. I'd rather write raps. Do you know what I mean? Hey, come on, so and kick this floor. Who got a rhythm on the mic? Let's go get a pump it up and I'll take it all stomp bar. On the rhythm, gonna make you jump. Yes, gotta feel the vibe. Catman, Cuckoo, my live. Jay McRae, check this one. Peace roll kick with the beats and drums. Sun is shining, feel so fine. We're gonna move on time. Scorch out that rays of the sun. You better go and put some tan lotion.
I think he stole his thunder a little bit. Is anyone in the house ever going to tell them their rapping is just a little bit shit? At 1:42, Alex uncovered a secret stash in the bedroom.
My biscuits.
Look down there!
Yeah.
I told you how. I told you had shitloads of biscuits.
Because I saved mine.
Look
No,
at
you
that,
are
Jay.
taking the piss.
Why? Because I saved mine. You didn't save your chocolate, so fuck off. Aaron, can you bring a pack out for the house?
Poor Harry, that's really taking the biscuit. At 3:54, Tom and Alex decided to leave a small surprise in the toilet. At least it didn't belong to Louise. And finally, by far the biggest news to hit the house today was a very special new arrival.
No, I got a bit.
We've got a new cooker, guys.
Did you
Completely new.
A little bit.
Thanks, big brother.
But it was a nice straw.
Ooh.
Whoa, a new cooker. That is so amazing. So that's today's news, but what's happening right now? Has Anton got off with Maisie yet? Jamie's on the hunt to find out.
Well, I don't know what CJ and Lionel are on about, because this is quite possibly the worst birthday party I've ever seen in my life. Anton, it doesn't look like it's got any action whatsoever. As you can see, rather than raving it up and living it large, everyone's kind of just sat on the sofa, not doing very much at all. There's the birthday boy, just kind of toddling off. No, he's off. He's off. It looks like he's going to the bedroom. Let's follow him into the bedroom and see what exactly is going on. Maybe Maisie's waiting there in some kind of lovely lingerie or something. Sadly not. Doesn't look like Maisie's interested that much. Apparently there were some arms around each other, but Maisie wasn't interested at all. Louise and Aaron are getting on quite cosy. Here's the birthday boy. Hello, birthday boy. Don't worry, mate, you'll get yours one day. Alex stubbed her toe quite dramatically about 10 seconds ago and used language that could strip paint. Not quite sure what Louise has come as today, but she's there in a bowler hat and tutu. I think that could be Tom's bowler hat. Go on, go for it, son. Go on. Mate, he's going to have to try harder than that. No, she's had enough. Go on, son. Just jump. Now's your chance. In a non-sexual predatory kind of way, though, obviously. Go on, tip of the winks. What's going on? Mate, that's a come on. Anton, you idiot. Go on, son. Don't think about it. put the beer down, take the hat off. Honestly, CJ, Lionel, you got to teach this lad some new tricks. He's useless. He's going in for the kill. Go on, son. Oh, this is it. Louise is... Look at that. Knees are turning around. The hat's coming off. She's playing with her hair. He's nodding his head. Harry, sod off, Harry, you bloody idiot. Go, oh wait, go and shoot a fox. Don't play the gooseberry. No, oh no, Alex has turned up. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Mate, you missed your chance. And it's all going terribly wrong for him. Oh, to you, Alice.
Horribly wrong. Well, I'm here in digital with Ian, Mama Levine's favourite member of the Bit on the Side team,
Eileen.
Including me, actually, which is a bit awkward. I like the new T-shirt, by the way.
Thanks.
Rocking
That's
it.
going out to all the people on Digital Spy.
Oh, all right, nice little plug. Now, can you tell me if there are any birthday messages for Anton online?
No. There are no messages.
Not even one for you from you on
From
Facebook?
me. Happy birthday.
Cool. Thanks for that. I'm sure that means an awful lot to him. So what's been going on in the house?
Well, Anton's birthday party, it's died down a little bit now, as Jamie just
It does look
revealed.
a slight lacklustre.
However, earlier on, they were doing dares, and have a look at this.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. Oh, breathe. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Was the dare to make a baby?
Yeah, the first ever Big Brother baby. But he did it wrong, he's kept his trousers on.
What, is he supposed to be grinding on them? What's the...
Oh, good golly.
Oh, God.
This is my favourite.
Oh. Who? That is not Jay. Getting his tongue into
Tom. Yes, and of course you can see much more of that online.
Is Anton any closer to kissing Maisie?
No. Cut a
Or
long
to
story
planting
short.
a smackdown?
I think that's what
the
the dares was about. I think he was hoping that someone would say, "Oh, Anton, you haven't kissed anyone yet," but no one
Oh,
did.
Anton, why don't you sleep with Maisie? That would be a funny dare.
That's a great dare. No, that didn't happen.
That never works, does
No.
it? Okay, well, that's all for now, Ian.
Oh,
but
fine.
I'll get Mama Levine to give you a little call.
Nice.
Catch up on the action. Well, as you know, Rusty Lee didn't make it onto the panel this evening. So in a clever ploy to wangle a place on the show regardless of my decision, she's now angling for Marcus's job. Here's how she got on.
11:01 a.m. Harry, Alex and Louise are in the kitchen making breakfast together.
Can I have a boiled egg instead?
Yeah.
How'd you do that? You just put it in?
Wow.
Will you do it for us though, because I don't know how your mum does it.
I know.
Lord have mercy! The girl can't even boil an egg!
Well, that's it for tonight. Join me tomorrow for the game show. And now to play us out, a bit of a treat. Our audience members are a surprisingly talented bunch. So please welcome Hildia, Corrine and Grace, a.k.a. Voices with Soul, who are tonight paying tribute to the loving family that's our housemates. Here they are.
Come on, everybody, stand to your feet.